Yo, what it look like? We're back for episode 7. 7? Hit it harder, bowling talk.
About 7 weeks since the last episode.
I'm JC Eubanks and joined by
Kyler Adams.
And we're here. I mean, sorry it's been a minute. I've been gone. It's my fault, you guys. Blame me.
Well,
It's all me.
it's been busy all around.
Yeah, busy, anniversary, out of the country, tournaments. And it's been pretty hot in this studio / garage. But we are back here to talk about all of the current events going on this, August? Wonderful.
August
This
4th, yeah.
Weird day, month start. Yeah, weirdness. So, obviously the elephant in the room. We lost PBA bowler
Yeah.
Jakob Butturff. You got any word? I mean, I text Kyler like, what is going on?
I guess I'll just sequence of events for myself in that situation. My buddy texted me. Jake was roommates with him for a while before he moved out to New York, and they were still really close. And he texted me and was like, "Hey, I've been trying to get a hold of Jake all day. I haven't been able to get a hold of Jake." He's like,
Yeah.
"What's going on?" He's like, "I don't know if it's something with my phone." He's like, "Can you just message Jake for me and see what's going on?" So I messaged Jake and just said, "Hey, he's been trying to get a hold of you all day and he hasn't heard nothing. I'm just checking in to see if you're good." Like 16 minutes later, I got a phone call that he passed away. So I don't know. This one's hitting me different.
Yeah.
It's definitely hit me a little different than some of the other times that I've heard about people passing away and stuff, just because I knew Jake on a personal level. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
We hung out. We went to tournaments together. Came over to my house before, and we hung out at my house. And
Right.
it's just a totally
Yeah.
different thing.
Yeah, I knew him. I didn't, I don't really hang out with too many people outside of bowling, but I think I met him when I first moved out here, and he was on his dominant regional tour run. The regional we won like 9 titles that year.
2016, yeah. He
Yeah.
won nine regionals in one
I
season.
think he was throwing a Booyah.
Yeah, he would have been on 900 Global.
Yeah,
staff.
he was still with
yeah.
900 Global Booyah, but of course, we speak whenever we saw him.
Yeah.
Tournaments, we'd run into him St. Louis. He,
Yeah.
hang out a little bit, but that's craziness.
Yeah, he
So young,
32, which is
Yeah.
insane.
but it's weird seeing it's not just, it's like transcended the bowling community.
Yeah,
Right.
People magazine.
Yeah, people, I saw TMZ, like wrestling pages off, like Fake Sports Center, I follow that page, like Yahoo Sports, like any publication anywhere was reporting on it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, wow,
I think as good of a bowler as Jake was, he was only pro for 11 years. 2015 was his rookie season, so
season, yeah.
2026 would have been his 11th season as a pro.
Right.
8 titles, 7 national tour titles, and 1 major 2019 Masters. 27 regional
27
titles.
regional, yeah.
And so, I mean, he was well on his way to being a Hall of Famer.
Right, for sure.
And I think that maybe if it's not, I don't necessarily know if it'll be right away, but I definitely think that he will be voted into the Hall of Fame.
Right.
But all of that to say, the caliber of bowler he was, and yeah, people knew him from bowling, but anybody that met him and that knew who he was,
Yeah.
they didn't really care about how good of a bowler he was.
just
He
a
was that much that he was
Good person.
as good of a bowler as he was.
Yeah.
He was a better person, and
Right.
I think that's what people remember him by. Is just it didn't matter who you are, where you were, how far along the journey into bowling you were,
Yeah.
or in life that you were. Like he'd always stop, talk to you.
Yeah, for
He'd
sure.
always, and he had a way of making everybody feel like they were his best friend.
Right.
And that's not something that that's not a quality everybody has.
Right.
So
Or doesn't want to exhibit or, just, they keep to themselves type, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So definitely a loss for the bowling community. Yeah, that's just crazy. It's 32.
Yeah, it's
Like-
tragic. When I found out, I didn't have words. I was like, there's no way this can be real.
Yeah.
Was the first thing. I was like,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Yeah.
And then the more I saw it started coming out and the more people posting on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I bowled a tournament on Saturday and I thought that, going to the tournament, I was just thinking to myself, it must be such a strange feeling being in the bowling center.
yeah.
But it didn't feel weird at all. It felt like that's where we needed to be that day.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of a cool little.
Cool feeling.
Yeah.
And same subject. Gotta say rest in peace to my guy, Chris Mohl. Passed a couple weeks ago. Member of the community for like one of the original members of it. He actually gave me my first Motive ball to try out. It was the Motive Ascent Pearl or something like that, like the red and blue one. That was like one of the first reviews that I did. Not review, I just did a ball video, which triggered me thinking to make ball videos. So he's like one of the main reasons why I actually started doing videos. Like, dude, you should do videos. Okay, I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever. Then I actually did one. He's like, okay. So he donated the Sizzle review. He bought, I bought one for you here, throw it. And the Intel Pearl review that I have on this channel. He, from LA, we chopped it up all the time. And then I think it may have been a couple of more, but those kind of reviews, I think he gave me all my radical stuff that I tried. Like, just bought it here. I got it for you, try it out. I just want to see you throw it. Like, that was the first comp ball I've gotten from anybody. You know what I mean? And
probably the only comp.
Yeah, that really, besides that, and Darius from Swag, when he was sending swag stuff. But Ernesto sent me a bunch of stuff too. But yeah, all the balls that have come from supporters of the channel. So he's pictures in the original Hit It Harder shirt. Like, this is literally like day one Hit It Harder. So that was kind of crazy for me too.
The original
Yeah.
pro staff guy. Hit it harder. Yeah.
Yep. So just crazy world in the bowling. Like, even just a lot of people in the bowling world from every sector alive has just been tragic like this whole year. Like,
Yeah.
it's craziness.
Yeah, not even in bowling. Just
period.
Period. There's been a lot of losses this year that have been.
Just period.
Yeah.
So
Been rough. Been a rough year.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, that's all I got on the sad news. Super sad stuff.
Yeah.
I guess the other elephant is the PBA tour itself, the regional tour.
The elite.
The elite. So I guess we're still waiting on announcements and words. So it's all speculation on what it's going to be.
Say the PBA did release
Some information
today.
Right.
Not all the information, but some information today. They talked about that it's going to be 7 regions, 3 events per region.
Right. That's 21 tournaments a year at 500.
500 apiece. You have to be a member to bowl.
Yeah.
At least that's the rumor. I don't know if they clarified that or not, but that's the rumor at least.
Yeah.
Is that you have to be a member to bowl. But they did state in their press release today that it is going to be that basically they're making a bigger deal out of the regional tour.
Right. Which it should have been anyway.
Right. They're providing more media coverage,
Right.
larger prize funds. Which when I first heard the news, I think not just me, but everybody's thoughts were it was going to stay the same.
Right.
And the prize funds or the entry fees were going to go up. You had to be a member.
Yeah.
And then like the center, the host center fee was going to go up and all this stuff. And my first thought was that's just going to kill the regional tour. But after hearing everything that they said, not being too quick to jump to conclusions.
Yeah. Wait for everything to come out.
Right. Wait until we know the whole story. I think they're there's some positivity
Positives,
that can come
yeah.
out of this.
But I think they have to, before it gets out of hand, right? So if you're limiting it to PBA members only, right? So let's say EJ, Belmo, whoever, I wonder if they can only stay within their region to build, because then EJ can go on a regional tour at 10 grand a pop. I mean, that's an extra, what, 210 grand for him or whatever?
Yeah, I mean,
You don't think EJ's, like he would go and just
right.
bowl every regional in his off season?
That's a good point. I didn't
So
even
then
think
who
of
else
that.
would bowl?
I didn't even think of that, but that's a good point. Like, yeah, you got these guys.
Yeah.
But they also said that they said it. I don't know if they more teased it because I don't think they released the information on how it's going to work. But
Right.
there's going to be exemptions from this regional elite tour onto the national tour. So there's going to be almost.
So it's like
almost
RPI, like
yeah, it's almost
back
like
to the
tour
exempt tour.
meets regional
PTQ.
tour, like kind
Yeah.
of a marriage of like PTQ or I don't know what they're gonna do with the PTQs.
Right.
Because if you're doing that,
You shouldn't have to,
Do you get rid
because-
of the PTQs because the guys coming out of the regional tour are gonna
Yeah.
be able to go straight on tour?
that's what I would think. I think you're bowling on the regional tour to qualify for the national
PBA
tour.
listening to the podcast?
That's what I said. I said these sound like a lot of what me and Kyler's idea.
It's documented somewhere.
It's documented, yeah. Like I think it was episode 3 we talked about that.
Yeah, something like
Like
that. Yeah.
they're doing a combine/draft to see who's eligible. We literally said like there should be like a PBA draft. Like forget everything. I choose this guy to be on tour. It doesn't have to be talent. It's never talent. Like no, the face of the league is rarely the talented. It's who you, like all sports pretty much, unless but it's who you can market, who you can
Right.
the face, who can conduct themselves. So if someone can bring in
Who sometimes it's who can't conduct themselves.
Hey,
That
exactly.
draws a lot of eyes too.
exactly, so I was like, man, we literally just said that.
Yeah.
And in a sense, so is the PBA tour. If they're letting every pro bowl, we said that too. It's like, hey, if they're already paying $300 for a PTQ, why not let them pay an extra $200 to just bowl on the national tour?
Right.
So what it sounds like I said, the regional is the gateway to the pro tour
Yeah.
through
it's-
maybe exemptions if you're a PBA regional player.
Which-
So you don't need the PTQ anymore.
Right. And I think that I have an idea in my head of how this is going to work, but I think you're onto something a little bit with like only bowling within your region. I have a feeling that it's going to be like, a certain amount of guys from each region, top point earners in
Right.
those 3 events from that region
Yeah.
are going to get the exemption onto tour for the season, and then you're going to have more new faces.
So it's that 3-6. So
You could have possibly like 21
21
new
people,
faces.
faces on tour that rotates every year.
Right.
Yeah. If
And
you're
if-
not
if-
top whatever in points.
And if one of those 21 guys wins a title, then they would stay on the tour.
Yeah. For that guaranteed money.
Right.
So you're not chasing.
And now you're not going back through the elite tour.
Right.
Now, this is all speculation
Yeah.
as to how I think this is going to work, but we'll obviously find out in due
You've
time.
graduated from the elite tour
But, right.
to be on tour for
It's almost
2
like,
years, like the exempt tour again.
yeah, it's almost like Q school for golf.
Yeah.
Like you got to go through this grueling thing. And then if you're good enough through that, then
Yeah.
all right, you can go play on tour.
Right.
So I have a feeling that's kind of what they're trying to get at is let's have this kind of
It's a filtering of the talent so you don't need
Right.
the PTQ.
Right.
That's what I would assume, because if you made it through there, through every open, pro, national, everybody, then it's okay for you to bowl on tour with us and not cap the entries. Because if a house, like we said before, if you already have the house, you already have the house. So there should be, open squads to, hey, we're only going to run, 40 lane centers and we can do 100 20th squad or whatever. I'm
Right.
just, spitballing here, but
And and that was something that we had brought up too, was like they need to stop limiting fields,
Yeah.
because when you limit a field, you're saying no to money.
yeah,
Like, as the PBA, you should not care if somebody comes in and you may know that they're not going to be, they're not ready to bowl on tour,
they're the donators.
but they're going to show up and give you the money
Yeah.
to do it. You need to just say thank you and let them have the
Yeah.
experience.
They're not going to embarrass the brand of it
Right.
because you have that, 60 or 80th place guy in golf too.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be it.
Right.
So why not take the money?
Yeah. Somebody's got to be the 100 best guy, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't be top 10 all the time. Like,
Exactly. And that just graduates the players. If you told more guys like, hey, a lot of guys chase the regional tour for the $2,000. If you say, hey, give me another 200 a month and bowl these events, and that'll get you in the tour and you don't have to chase PTQs, I think that'll raise up the entries. That gives the regional more prestige
yes.
and a reason to do it.
Yes.
If I knew at the end of the tunnel I had a guaranteed spot on tour,
Yeah.
that
Well,
would make sense. That makes sense.
And I'm friends with Landon Carnate, and that was something that he said on Facebook earlier
Yeah.
today that I saw. Is he said that he likes this idea because he wants to see the regional title hold more prestige.
Yeah.
He wants to see the prize funds larger, and I agree with him.
Yeah.
Like, winning regional titles, it's hard enough to do now.
Right.
It's going to become harder to do
Harder,
it
yeah.
because there's less of them.
Yeah.
But and the talent in the,
The
field
field to be better.
is probably going to be stronger.
Yeah.
So if you do win a regional now, starting this fall,
Yeah. Next month.
it's probably going to mean
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
That title is going to mean a little bit more than previous titles, and that's not knocking any of the previous title holders. Like,
Right.
they're above me in talent and
Yeah.
all that stuff, and I will say that 100%. Which I'm not saying that I'm a bad bowler. I'm just saying that those
Right.
guys are really good.
Yeah.
And
But it goes back to what regionals used to be.
right,
We're talking, there used to be waiting lists for regionals, both squads full regional wait lists. And every pro in that region was literally bowling. That's when I bowled them, coming out of Cali, you had, Dennis Horan, Mike Devaney, Scott Norton, Robert Smith, Missy Bellander, back then. Like, I know I'm forgetting a whole lot, but like that was the roster. So it's like, damn, okay. He's on TV. Okay, like Michael Hogan Jr.,
yeah. Winning a regional with a field like that means way more than winning a regional with a field of, when everybody's out on tour,
Yeah.
so let's throw some regionals.
Yeah.
Like,
And that was one, I can't remember what it was, and I may get some crap for it, but it was like, it was the belief that someone was chasing the exemption. And that's why I said limit the field to your region, because one guy was going, I think it was either the West, I can't remember, it was so long ago, but it was like couldn't make it on the West, so then he went to the Northwest region, qualified there, bowled a few tournaments, and then got exempt because he was the best bowler in that region for that short amount of time. So I can see some stat pad in that way if you.
yeah.
So it's like, it's a way to make them mean more, but limit the pros. I think you should be limited to your region, honestly. That's just my opinion, I think.
And that may come out.
Yeah.
That may.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
This is August 4th, so before the announcement, we thought of this.
Well, and then the other thing with this whole announcement too is the senior tour. They haven't said anything about the seniors, the PBA 50, PBA 60 tours. So we're waiting to hear on what they're going to do with that, because I feel like the PBA 50 and the PBA 60 tour, like there's a pretty large draw of guys that bowl those events. And
So I don't think there needs to be a separate. Well, The PBA 50 bowl the day before, right? The regular regional tour.
Yeah, they usually bowl in the morning.
In the morning, yeah.
And then the regular regional usually bowls in the afternoon.
I was thinking that they were bowling on a separate, but no, they keep them together. So I guess if they still keep them together, maybe there's like, I guess if you're bowling PBA 50, do you want to go on a PBA 50 tour, or you just want to bowl locally against the 50-year-old guy?
If they do the elite regional tour for the PBA 50 as well, the same sort of thing. I know that Brett Wolf is probably just licking his chops right now because he just turned 50.
He just turned 50, yeah. He's ready. Brett Wolf, another one, yeah.
He's beating up on all us young kids out here yet. So
So I wonder how that'll work, though. Do the 50 guys just bowl with everybody, then you just take the 50 guys at their own division? But that doesn't make any sense because now you're limiting. They can fill up their own squad, right?
Right.
So,
yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do with the PBA 50 guys.
Yeah.
I would be extremely shocked if they do anything to like cancel that tour.
Right.
Which I've seen a lot of people like panicking on Facebook.
Yeah.
And, they're gonna cancel the tour. Like, I would tell those people to just sit down,
wait a week.
Drink some water, have a glass of milk and a chocolate chip cookie and just hang on and just wait and see what they say. Cause it's hard. I would be shocked if they just say the PBA 50 tour is no more. That would be,
PBA 50 was like when they merged it with the World Series, that was some of the best TV, like.
Yeah. Props to the PBA.
Got to keep that. Got to keep that going. So we shall see.
Yeah, I kind of want to see what the combine's all about because if there's like a loft contest, I'm signing you up.
At 44, I'm 6 years out, so hopefully
PBA
we got to
50
figure out PBA 50, right?
You got all the PBA 50 guys bench pressing in there.
God. Yeah, I am 44, you guys, so. Our young whippersnappers, I'm 44. I'm the old guy. I used to throw the ball like that.
All I know is that if they have like a marathon running test, they're like Jason's out. He'd be over there with his inhaler.
Oh, goodness, passed out somewhere. Oh, that's funny. But I do gotta, I'm going to come clean. I think I bowled a lot since, not a lot, but enough. You talked about your nationals experience, mine, not so great. Team event was a lot easier for me, but I wouldn't say easier. I'd say more predictable or more consistent. That's what it was. Team event for me was more consistent, even though I couldn't get a rhythm. It's just something about like now it just I get all uptight and can't get loose.
Well, you sit back in the paddock for 45 minutes.
Exactly.
And then they're like, all right, everybody stand up and get out here and get your shoes on and get bowling.
Here's 2 minutes of practice,
Yeah. I don't know what they need to do, but they need to figure out a way to give us 5 more minutes between when we get to our lane.
Yeah.
And when you start practice.
Yeah.
Like, give us 5 more minutes. Like, because, you can get ready back in the paddock, but, like, you get out there, you got to get your bowling ball out.
Yeah.
You get your...
You got the music hyping you up. You're already hyped because of the tournament.
Yeah, your heart rate's already up.
It's already like...
Yeah. Now you're walking out into the gigantic stadium. And the lights are on you. You got the ladies dancing and trying to hype you up. And, Jason, he can't not dance when he sees that.
Got to dance and walk.
So, yeah, it just gets your heartbeat going.
Yeah,
and
I have a problem calming down.
Yeah.
And then, so my brother always tells me, you're thinking again. So I bowl better when I'm not thinking.
Right.
So to get calm, then you got to think to calm yourself down, but then it's not natural.
I got to see, here's another helpful hint for everybody. I'm going to give you a helpful hint. So when I get in that situation and I start feeling the pressure or feeling fast or feeling whatever, and my heart rate goes up, I do like breathing exercises.
Right.
The easiest one is just counting your breaths. Count 5-6 seconds in.
Yeah.
5-6 seconds out, but count in your head,
Yeah.
because if you're counting in your head, you're not thinking about anything else in your head.
Okay.
You may be envisioning something else in your head,
Right.
but you're not physically saying anything in your head to yourself.
Okay.
You're just thinking in your head, as you breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Right.
and then you're breathing out, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, and not only does that help you calm down,
Yeah.
but it takes your mind off of everything else that's going on around you, that's distracting you and hyping you up.
Right. Okay.
So that's a little helpful hint for you and for everybody else out there that maybe needs a little help with that.
So the confession team event, even though I killed myself in brackets, I go like 170 or 180, 109, then 220. 109 didn't help. Ball change, kind of got angry and just like, dude, what are you doing? Like I realized mid-tournament that my spare game is reliant upon what the oil conditions are, which is a terrible system. But it just clicked like, wait a minute, like, so if out of bounds is like 7 to the gutter or whatever, how do I shoot at a 610? I flatten my wrist out and let it roll out. Well, if I'm flattening my wrist and it's rolling out and the freaking out of bounds, where's it gonna go? In the gutter. I missed a 6-pin. I missed 6 pins to the right. I missed 5 pins to the right just by trying to miss the 9-pin to the right. It's like, dude, that game, and then I wanted to swanton bomb off the top of the stadium. I was this close from just saying YOLO. But goodness, I realized that, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe I should switch up my spare system. And I dedicated to get myself my own spare ball. That way I can keep my same release, but just have the reaction of the ball go to where it needs to go.
So are you saying we might see an HIH spare ball?
We have one. There's only 4 in existence, but On the Ball made them for me. I don't know if I want to do an official one, my own, or just have them make me another one, because those are kind of expensive, but it's like $180 for a spare ball.
Oh, yeah.
I can't mass produce those.
Yeah.
But my staffers have one, and I gave one away in a raffle.
Okay.
So I may order 2 to put one up there and the drill one.
Maybe order 3 because I might need a new one. So I got a thumb hole that's starting to crack out pretty good. So,
but yeah, I was like, yeah, something's got to change, or I just cannot do this anymore. Like I always said, if I'm doing it, I'm going to be the best at it and put my best effort forward, So I realized I'm not the guy I used to be, but that 109, that was like rock bottom. I was like, dude, like, you are way better than this.
kind of a come to Jesus moment.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And I was like, okay. Got that out of my system, got it out of my head, doubled down the next day with brackets, and then 500 up the next day. So I was like, okay, cool. So we're working this. I'm a process. It used to be 3 games a week. I don't have that switch anymore to just turn it on, turn it off. I'm old now.
Switch is more like a dimmer switch.
Yeah, just gotta like, okay.
You can't just flip the light switch. You kind of gotta bring the lights up a little bit.
But it's with me, it's never been getting to the pocket. It's always this dumb mistake shooting the spares. I just go like, literally, I tell people when I leave work, I turn my brain off. Smartest guy ever at work, troubleshooting, but when I go home, it's like, huh? What? So I got to learn to just, But that's my confession. I shot 109. A lot of people won't tell you that. A lot of people won't admit to that. But on this broadcast, hey, it happens. So, what can you do?
I shot 144 at Nationals this year. So I mean, it's not 109.
Oh, 144. I was doing some 140. So that was a good game. Singles and doubles was impossible because you were stuck on the same lane, and it was just like, dude, like, I'm the opposite. Everyone struggles on team. I like the look I had on team way better than singles and doubles. Singles and doubles was a complete 180. I was completely lost, but I didn't shoot 109. I kept it in the 170s, 180s, 2.0s like that. So, so yeah, this season starting up. Got a lot more bowling this year. I think I'm going to, what's this, August? I think I'm bowling in Akron at the end of the month.
Okay.
It's August, September. I don't know what I'm doing in September. October, I think I'm going to Atlanta for a tournament.
Okay.
So
You don't want to go to South Point?
I might actually lift that ban. I might go next year.
Do you want to come in October?
No. That's too early.
You need more time to build into that one?
Need more time. I should have 2 balls maybe next time before next time I go to South Point.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, did I say another? Yeah.
What?
Maybe I cannot confirm or deny that.
New bowling ball. What? You're talking about new bowling ball.
Yeah. And then league is starting, I guess, at the end of the month.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go to Glendale, which is going to be a 40, 50-mile drive one way.
Yeah.
So don't tell me commitment about bowling.
It's a hike out there.
Yeah, it is a hike. But
Have you gotten out there for the primal bowling on Monday nights yet?
No.
You should go hit one of those up.
Yeah.
That way you can bowl on their house shot before league starts.
Yeah.
I just got one kind of a hot topic that I wanted to talk about because it really got to me. A couple weekends back, we had a 10K doubles out here.
Okay.
And there was a lot of drama kind of surrounding it. A lot of very discouraging and disrespectful things being said on social media about the tournament.
Yeah.
A lot of misinformation being spread about stuff that happened at the tournament that...
Well, it's the internet, so it has to be true if it's posted on the internet.
And people just kind of getting crazy and puffing out their chests behind the keyboard.
Right.
And I've said it before on this podcast, and I'll say it again. I'm always about positivity and about anything positive that we can do for the community is going to be better for the community.
Right, for sure.
There's a reason why Jake was loved by so many people because he was a very positive influence on the community. And I was very disappointed in what happened that weekend. And I made a post on Facebook about it because it didn't sit well with me to the point where like I couldn't fall asleep the one night because it was bothering me so much.
Bothering you so much, yeah.
It was just kind of eating at me, and I just had to get it off my chest, and I had to say it. And when I lived in Minnesota, we never had big money tournaments. I mean, we had some in neighboring states.
Right.
6 hours away, 6 hour drive away to go bowl a tournament. And even those tournaments were about $5,000 for first.
Yeah.
As far as in Minnesota, I think the biggest tournament I ever bowled was like $1,500 for first place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of tournaments out there that you bowl for a lot of money. They kind of prioritize more. They would rather pay out more people and give them their money back than pay a lot of money up top. They would rather spread their prize fund further down the entries list than, stack the prize fund towards the top of the list.
Right,
So,
right.
when I moved out here, the fact that at this point in time in this state, we have multiple 10Ks a year. We have tournaments with John Verbal in the SBT tournaments pretty much every single month.
Yeah.
We have a one-day tournament that pays $2,500 for first for a $99 entry fee. We have a tournament every other month, once every 3 months that he does. That's a weekend-long tournament that's $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 for first.
Yep.
That's all in Arizona. Like, the Arizona bowling community is extremely spoiled in not only the amount of tournaments that they have, but the prize funds that they have.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that the bowling community out here appreciates what they have as much as they should.
Right.
Because I come from a place where, we had tournaments to bowl. We had like 2 tournaments a month that we could bowl that
Yeah.
were like actually a reasonable tournament.
Yeah.
And they really weren't for that much money. So to come out here and have a tournament like every weekend, that seems like I could go any weekend and win $1,000, $1,500 for first at any given weekend is what it feels like, is insane to me. And to just see the people being so disrespectful and complaining about it, and it just really bothered me.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. And it was as simple as, one of the big things that happened was that the tournament did not get very many entries.
Right.
Less than half of what they expected. And the prize fund, the tournament was advertised as $10,000 guaranteed for first. There's also advertised cash ratio 1 in 5.
Right.
But the match play was top 16. So what they said was, so you had to come back on Sunday for match play. Technically, according to the flyer, they only had to pay the top 8 teams.
Right.
But that's not fair to pay the top 8 teams when you have 16 teams
16
come back the
match.
next day
Yeah.
and just have eight teams. Just, nope, you guys don't even get paid. See you later.
Yeah, that was my beef. If I make a cut in something, I want to get paid. If I got to
Right.
come back the next day for something,
Well, that's
for
just
sure
it.
I want to get paid.
Well, that's just it. And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's the right thing to do as a tournament director.
right.
But the tournament director pulled everybody aside and said, I handed everybody a sheet of paper and said, here's 4 options of the prize fund. This money that we have here is the prize fund. And these are 4 different options we have for you guys. And we want you guys to vote on what you want and
Right.
how you want this paid out. One of those options was the $10,000 for first place.
Yeah.
But as the prize fund trickled down, it didn't look very good for everybody else. And everybody unanimously decided they picked to lower the prize for first place so that everybody that made it to Sunday would make money.
Make some money. Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of money if you were out in the first round, but you still
Something.
did make money.
Right. Right.
You did not lose money.
Right.
But they, as the tournament directors, gave it to the bowlers and said, this money is yours. This is the money you gave us to bowl. This is
How
the
do you
money
want
you guys
it?
have.
Yeah.
How do you want it split up? Because, and they apologized to everybody individually for not getting the amount of entries that they said they were going to get or that they had expected to get.
Right.
But they left to the bowlers. The bowlers decided. And I think that's 100% the right decision. All the bowlers that were there thought it was the right decision. But then I'm seeing posts on Facebook about people, disrespecting the tournament director and about not paying $10,000 for first.
Right.
And they didn't even know the whole story. They didn't know that it came to a vote. And they just went on there and just started blasting it all over social media. And I didn't like that. I saw it because I did bowl the tournament. I wasn't there for the finals.
For the vote, yeah.
And I saw that the payout was lower, and I messaged one of the guys that had won the tournament, and I just asked them what happened. Why wasn't there $10,000 for first? And they explained it to me. It was that easy. I just messaged them, just reached out to them. Yeah. I was curious. I was curious instead of judgmental. I didn't immediately jump to conclusions.
Oh my God, you guys, false advertising.
Yeah, I didn't just jump to conclusions and judge the tournament director for what happened. I was curious, and I asked a question, and my question was answered. And it was clear, done, right there. Because at first I was like, well, that's not right. That can't be right. So then I asked, and then it was fixed. And I don't know. I feel like with social media, it's so easy to just, everybody has their own tiny little following, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own couple hundred people on there, and they can stand up on their pedestal and they can just shout into the void of all these people that follow them.
Yep.
And if those people get the attention that they seek by doing that, they're going to keep doing it.
Yep.
And those people, I don't think, understand how that negatively affects the bowling community, because what they're saying is discouraging the tournament director because they see it. They see all of that.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's discouraging the tournament director to the point where I highly doubt we'll ever have another 10K doubles in this state, at least not by those guys.
Yeah.
Not by the guys that ran it. I don't think it'll ever happen. just because how it was handled, which is extremely discouraging to me because
Right.
being able to bowl a doubles tournament that pays $10K on top, like, that's sick. I love bowling doubles. I love bowling with somebody because I love the camaraderie aspect and, like, the team aspect of, like, if, say, we're bowling doubles and say you're not bowling very well.
Yeah.
And you can come up to me, tap me on the shoulder and be like, dude, you got to carry me off this pair. You got to get me out of here. And then
Like, I got you.
you can step up and do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prime example of that is my guy, Ben Perry. Me and him, we always bowl the CBE doubles that they have. A couple years ago, we were bowling and we were on one pair and I hit the pocket every shot and I was not striking. I was trying every trick in my book to get that ball to go through the pins and it would not.
Right.
Fifth frame, I looked at him and I said, dude, you got to get us off this pair. I said, because I'm going to be lucky to shoot 180 on this pair.
Yeah.
I said, just get us out of here. And he literally looked me in the face and said, I got you.
Yeah.
He shoots bills.
Wow.
I shot 187, something like that, 183, 187, something like that. So we shot 480.
480, yeah.
So as a team, we averaged 240. But it's just one of those things where, like, if I got to tap my partner on the shoulder, be like, dude, you got to help me out here because I'm not getting any of the hits. Like, but it goes the same way the other way too, where, like, sometimes they got to tap you on the shoulder and be like, dude, this isn't going good. Okay, I got you. And you step up and it kind of puts you in that pressure situation almost.
Give you something to do. Get you like,
Get
okay, let
motivation.
me figure it out for my teammate,
Yeah, you're bowling for somebody other than yourself.
Exactly.
And I think that's why I like doubles so much. So with what happened this last weekend, to hear that, may not ever have a doubles tournament like this ever again, like,
Right.
it kind of bummed me out because I thought that the idea of that is awesome. Like, you have $10,000 on the line and you get to bowl in that type of a situation against some of the best bowlers, not only in this state, but there's guys flying in from out of state coming from California, Minnesota, New Mexico, like all over the place to come bowl this thing. And to see that because of how the community acted out here, we may not ever see that again.
Right.
It's just discouraging to me. And I like I said, I had to get that off my chest. And it was something I wanted to bring up here because I feel like everybody needs to hear that just because you may not agree with something that happened or you may not know what happened, but you don't like what you saw, just reach out to the tournament director. Just message them on Facebook. Have a private conversation. Don't go blast them on social media.
Right.
Ask them in private first for clarification on what happened. And if what happened, if that doesn't sit right with you, then maybe you need to say something to them so that they understand that, and maybe they don't want to listen to it, and that's when you guys can try to figure that out. Yeah. But a lot of these issues could have been solved with a simple conversation being had and not just immediately jumping to conclusions and going to social media and blasting it across the internet.
It's been a lot of that lately. I mean...
Well, that happened with the Elite League this last week with the leak of everything happening, and then everybody just jumping to these negative conclusions. Like, even me, when I first heard it, my first thought on it was negative.
Right.
I was like, well, this is going to kill the regional tour.
Yeah.
But now that they came out with everything today, we're bringing more media coverage, bigger prize funds, all this stuff.
And just
like
talking it through just right here, it's like,
it makes more
sense.
sense.
If they go this route, if they go this route, it may make sense,
And it could be an extremely positive thing for the sport.
Right.
And as much as everybody may be panicking about it right now, I think we just need to give it time and we just need to let it play out, and we'll find out whether it works or not.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that we need to just let it happen.
Yeah.
We need to let them do what they're trying to do here.
It even on the other side of that, I mean, I don't know if you've seen that 80K tournament.
Oh,
that was the big. It's like I'm just reading the comments. It's like what
based on 5,120
so it's
entries.
like some same grace. Like let it play out. If you want to bowl, go bowl. But then from a tournament director, you got to kind of encourage people or give people a reason to want to bowl.
Yeah. Well. And number one, don't bowl your own tournament.
Right.
When you don't release the pattern, but you know the pattern. Like,
don't do that. But
if I was in that situation and I'm not saying that I ever would be, but if I was in that situation, I'm pulling my score off of that score sheet.
Right.
And I'm just saying, okay, I hear you guys. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I get it. Yeah, your reputation's already hurt a little bit because it happened, but you got to try to make it right. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you have to at least extend that resolution to the community.
Yeah, for sure.
But also 80 grand for first based on 5,000 entries. Like,
Yeah.
let's be realistic.
Be realistic.
Could you have said 10,000 for first based on 1,000 entries?
Over the course of,
3 months,
3 months
is what he's
yeah.
saying. Like, I would say that's more reasonable to say 10,000 guaranteed
Right.
for first based on 1,000 entries. And if you get 5,000, then say, good news, guys, we're paying out,
Yeah.
50 grand for first. Like,
but I think verbiage, and that is, I got another point to that too. Verbiage is everything. Projected versus guaranteed,
yes.
or whatever adjectives you want to use. So it's like, hey, I had $500 guaranteed for the first person to shoot 300. It wasn't like, no, if I sold one ball and that guy did it, then he got, whatever.
You were going to take that on the chin if that's what happened.
That's what happened. You know what I mean? Now, if I sell all my bowling balls, then I have enough money saved up to give away 500.
Right.
That's kind of,
Yeah.
if I say it, I'm going to do it. So that's why I don't say things unless I'm going to do them.
Right. And to add to that, I didn't mean to cut you off,
you're good.
but my biggest pet peeve when it comes to tournaments
Yeah.
is when I see $8,000 guaranteed based on entries.
Yeah. Then it's not a guarantee.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Stop saying that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's not a realistic. That's not a thing.
Right.
You're either guaranteeing 8,000 for first,
Yeah.
or you're saying it's 8,000 based on entries.
Yeah.
The 8,000 is not. You can't say it's guaranteed based. I mean, it is implied that money is guaranteed $8,000,
Right.
based on that amount of entries.
Yeah.
You're saying if you get 70, you're going to pay 8,000 for first.
Yeah.
That's what based on entries
Yeah.
means. Don't say it's guaranteed based on entries. That is my biggest pet peeve with like to a point where if I look at your flyer and it
Yeah.
says that, I may not bowl your tournament because it's going to make me so mad. Like,
One day I'm going to host a singles tournament. I'm going to guarantee, a couple thousand. If one person shows up,
here's a
shoot
couple thousand.
Here's a couple thousand.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, and then maybe next time, I do what I'm going to say, It shouldn't be, it's like hope, selling hope. And, it's you're relying on other people to protect your image in a way. Because
Yeah.
if I'm fronting this without even, I don't care how many people show up. There's 2,000 right there. Whoever wants to bowl for it, come bowl for it.
right.
That's how I look at it.
Basically, when you're saying you're guaranteeing money,
Yeah.
is you're saying it doesn't matter what
Yeah.
the prize,
First place is going to
ent-
get this.
Yeah, the entry fees should not matter.
Right.
You're gonna, if you're saying 10 grand guaranteed for first,
Yeah.
yep, we're gonna pay you 10 grand for first place. Yeah,
And all I got to do is guarantee first. So if
right,
50 people want to battle for the $2,000 or whatever, then so be it.
right,
I don't owe the other places anything.
right,
That could be based on, hey, 2nd through 10th is based on entries. It could be 10,000 for first, $100 for second. Not my problem.
right.
You know what I mean? I would do something like no, 10. You want to win. A lot of people want to go. I've been a part of these league meetings or tournament meetings where we didn't have the prize fund. It's like, how do you want to split it? Some people wanted to split it. Some people say, no, I'm here all or nothing. So they would risk, I think I can win. I want 10,000. I want whatever. I don't care that the next place is, $9,000 different. I'm
Right.
here for this. So it takes a little bit of balls to vote no on that. Like, no, I don't care if I walk away at 0. I'm here for that.
Right.
So that's another side of it too,
Yeah.
Because unanimous doesn't mean every single one, That just means a majority.
Yeah, and that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you said something too, flyers, tournament directors. As someone who is looking for things to bowl out through the year, on Facebook or whatever, I just see, hey, singles tournament at this bowling center this time. So right there, you've already limited your entries because where is that place? So now I have to Google Map Starlight Dust Bowl. Oh, there's 4 of them. Okay, so where the hell is this tournament being held, and do I want to go there?
Is it in Ohio? Is it in Oregon?
Exactly.
Is it in Texas, or is it in Kansas? I don't know.
Is it in the country at all?
It might be in Aruba.
Yeah. So I watch a lot of wrestling, so don't assume that people know who or what you are already. For the new viewer, you guys may know who I am. You may see who Kyler is already, but hey, if you're new here, you know who I am. I don't assume you know me,
Right.
Tournament. I don't know where you hold your tournaments. I don't know what bowling center. Everything out here is Bolero something, so you give me a family-owned center, and that's like, okay, well, where is this?
Yeah, because you probably haven't heard of it, or it's somewhere that you haven't bowled yet.
Then I'm looking at like area codes. Okay, what area code is 791? Or okay, that's here. So then I gotta go through a whole rabbit hole. If it piques my interest, it's like, hey, that looks cool. Let me see. But I shouldn't have to do all of that to bowl something.
Yeah, it's like a whole puzzle just to figure out what it is to bowl.
Yeah, so like placing things and everything with AI now, it's like, dude, are we having a freaking tournament, or what are we doing? Like, where's the meat and potatoes?
Well, that's something else too, is that everybody's using AI to generate their flyers now.
The same prompt.
Yeah, but every flyer looks exactly the same.
Whether it's
so it's hard to differentiate.
A plumber versus your bowling tournament versus the block party.
Yeah, and you just get, like, my feed is flooded with these flyers.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what am I, like, what is
It looks
going
like
on?
a No Limit Soldiers album cover. Like every, you have to be there for that section.
Dude, I just like, I'm like, didn't they just have this tournament last week?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh no, it's just the same AI flyer that they used last week at some other place.
Dude.
And it's like, oh, this flyer looks exactly the same too. Like, prompt AI to do something else.
Different.
Like,
Use your own picture around.
Yeah, I don't care if you use AI, but you need to just tell it to do something that doesn't look like that.
Yeah. Don't make it look like everything else. And here's a picture of me. Use this picture with half of it maybe AI and half of it real or something, but everything.
Yeah, like the whole thing is just, it's just, I don't know. They just look all the same. Like, you're already getting the easy out being able to use AI nowadays. It's like, just
tell it more.
Yeah, tell it to do something different. You're still going to get a flyer. Just tell it to do something different.
Yeah. I played around with it on my phone just for giggles. It wasn't a flyer or anything like that. But it wasn't chat. I think it was just Gemini on my phone. I said, hey, post a picture of me. Okay, put a picture of me on the beach. Okay, put a shark in the background, it jumping out of the water. Okay, show Diddy walking down the beach or something like that. And they put him right there.
Jesus Christ.
The most randomest stuff, but it was like, okay.
You want to know what I've used AI for in that, like, image generation thing? Is like, if I have tattoo ideas, I'll give AI my idea for a tattoo, and I'll have it design me a tattoo. Nice. And then I actually took one of the tattoos because I really liked. And like I said, you can keep prompting it to change things.
Change
and
this, take that off.
Do this, use a different texture there, do this, add this here, do that.
Yeah.
And like, you can get it to dial those photos in, like those images, like really, really close to what you want. And then what I did is I gave my tattoo artist that, and I said, this is the layout that I want. This is kind of the idea. I said, but I need you to make it, and I need you to like put your artistic twist on this, and I need you to make it so it's actually realistically doable as a tattoo. Because like, obviously that looks like a picture that somebody took and then just stuck it on someone's leg. Like, I know that the tattoo is not going to look like a picture stuck on someone's legs. Like, so make that look like a tattoo.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, this is awesome." He's like, got the layout and everything. He's like, "We can change some of this because some of it blends together too much, whatever." And he's like, I could
just change it.
He's like, half the work is done.
Yeah, AI is the base. Like, it'll give you a good starting point But you still need that human touch to be like, hey, robots are literal.
Yeah.
People can dial in more on the feeling and, hey, I think a person would think and see this or like, you know.
I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're a tournament director out there that ran tournaments 8 years ago and you used to make your own flyers,
Why did you stop?
I bet if you start making your own flyers now, people are going to be like, hey, not AI. I know what this is.
Exactly.
They'll probably appreciate it a little bit more. And
Like,
be like,
he took
oh,
the time to make his own tournament.
he took the
probably
30
still got
minutes.
the template, just change the name, a date, total,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I bet you people will appreciate it. Oh, they didn't use AI? Whoa.
Yeah.
A tournament director went a little bit above and beyond.
Above and beyond, yeah. So he cares.
Yeah, they probably would appreciate. I mean, I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna support you just because you did this." Like,
Doesn't look like Gotham City is hosting a tournament, you know?
right? It's not some like paintbrush smear thing
Yeah.
with like, you know, red and blue and like
Craziness.
every flyer looks the same.
Exactly the same.
It's just nuts to me. I don't know.
So yeah, that was a quick discuss. A lot of, you know, just catching up. We got to do more stuff. Content wise too. I know you guys are here to see me bowl, and I'm going to get back to that. Meaning, maybe we could do some 1v1s or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Be on the lookout. There'll be a third space, maybe coming soon. Working on that still. Don't tell nobody. Merch, hhbowling.com. It's the logo. But yeah, I got to get back into it because you guys aren't here to watch me talk. You want to see me throw a ball, so.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I throw a ball every week.
Yeah.
At least once a week.
At least once a week, exactly.
I'm gonna be throwing a ball tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think I'm bowling that too.
Well, I'll see you there.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Don't you go putting me out on work now until 10 o'clock at night.
I don't do it.
Oh, hey, sucks you couldn't make it to the tournament.
Oh, goodness. That's funny. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all we got for this episode. Thank you guys for showing up or watching. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And, you know, drop topics again. You know, we back at it.
Yeah,
It's
let
not
us know.
as hot in the garage as out of the 118 that it.
Yeah,
been-
it was only like 106 today.
Yeah.
Like
So
12 degrees cooler. Yeah,
and I don't have my mini split yet, so
yeah.
it's brutal in
That'll
here.
be nice when that'll be nice when that shows up.
Maybe episode by episode like 50 next summer or something like that. I'll have one.
We won't have to sit in the sauna.
Yeah.
But
All right, that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching.
peace.
Deuce.